If this message finds you, someone is about to reach out to you. They're about to reach out to you because they can no longer deny the signs or synchronicities that the universe keeps showing them. Okay, now I picked up this deck and it was being guided to you 1111. This person has tried to deny this connection in the past, is what I feel like, or maybe they tried to knock it off as just some sort of a strange coincidence. But the universe keeps throwing them and throwing them and throwing them signs, specifically 1111 when it comes to something that associates with you. So if you found this message and you're new here, welcome. My name is Golden. I just wanted to tap in and deliver this message really quick. We'll see who this is and see if we can get any other messages on who this might be and if this is your message. We got Libra energy, the sun energy. So this is telling me that the universe isn't going to let this go. Okay, it's going to manifest itself into the 3D. That's definitely what I'm getting here. We have the, what is this? The 6 of Wands here. So the universe is finally getting their attention. All right, I'm hearing actually a channel message. Okay, you've got my attention. Now you've got my attention. Okay, this is a message from potentially your person, okay? Because the universe isn't going to let them forget or try to brush this off in any way, okay? So that's what I'm hearing. Now you've got my attention, okay? Because they're no longer able to deny what they're being told here. 2 of Wands here. This person is definitely, every path is leading to you, collective, okay? So claim in the comments if you feel like this is for you. If you've been receiving signs and synchronicities, specifically 1111, this message could be for you as well. This could be a high-level soulmate or a twin flame, okay? 10 of Wands. It's almost becoming a burden to ignore it, okay? That's what I'm getting here with the 10 of Wands energy, fire sign energy. And we got the 9 of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is why you must be showing up in a 9 of Pentacles energy. And 9 of Pentacles has been following all of my readings around, even my live collective readings or zodiac readings. But it has been following the energy of my collective around very heavily right now. So this means that you're very abundant, you're very magnetic, you're very attractive right now, however that means to you, okay? Maybe you've gone through some sort of a glow up. Maybe you are just in this energy. I just saw 222 on the timer. That is an energy of alignment. The universe is not going to let this slide, okay? Every sign is going to keep pointing this person straight back to you until they finally decide that it's got their attention and they're not going to brush it off anymore, okay? I'm hearing just someone being like, oh my God, like the energy just keeps following them around, right? So you're in this energy collective of being in a 9 of Pentacles. You could be single. I'm hearing the word magnificent for whatever reason. Maybe you're just looking good and feeling really good. This could be happening to you as well. Maybe you surrendered this connection. This could definitely be a mirrored connection. That's why we're seeing the 1111 here. Okay, that's why the guides aren't going to let this go, because maybe you surrendered it and you're going about your day. And I feel like this is the most positive shift, the most positive energy that you've been in quite a while. Okay, because we can always tap into different energies. Sometimes, you know, we are in a 8 of Swords energy where we're feeling trapped and hopeless, and that's meant to pass through you, right? Everything has a purpose, okay? Everything is aligned. Everything is connected. It's whenever you're in an 8 of Swords energy, it's meant to not keep you trapped there, but when you realize that you don't have to be trapped in that energy and you process the emotions, you shift yourself out of that energy. Sometimes you can shift yourself out of an 8 of Swords energy into a 10 of Cups energy, okay? You just feel happy and abundant and whole within yourself, and that is the kind of energy I'm getting here. But you're in a 9 of Pentacles now. So if you found this reading, claim it. I am in a 9 of Pentacles energy. You are extremely magnetic, okay, right now. And I feel like the universe is pulling you together like 2 magnets, all right? I'm almost getting it's kind of like a 7th grade dance where you guys both know the connections there. You're getting all the signs and synchronicities from the universe, but it's kind of like your guides. I'm just picturing them kind of like shoving you together until something comes into some sort of an alignment, right? Or you finally surrender, or your person finally surrenders to a level where you're just like, all right, there's no denying, universe, you know, do your thing, right? That's definitely what I'm getting here. Can you tell me what this person's actions are going to be? Wow. Every sign is pointing straight back to you. Okay, I split the deck on that and we didn't take it, but it wanted to come out anyway. Okay, so I'm seeing this person reaching out. All right, this is it. They're being led back to you. They can no longer deny this connection. Is there anything else that is becoming, well, is there anything else that is this Ten of Wands energy, this burden energy? Maybe it's showing up at a time in your lives where it's not the most convenient. Maybe you're like, oh, I'm okay with holding off on love for a little bit because, you know, my finances are blowing up. I'm going through this glow up. I'm just feeling really good. I don't want to have to answer to anybody. I want to sleep like a starfish in the bed. All right. Maybe it's at an inconvenient time in life, but let's just see here why is this Ten of Wands here? The Hanged Man. It's inconvenient because it's all they can think about. Everywhere they go, everywhere they look. Maybe it's your initials. Maybe someone pulls up in front of them and it's on a license plate, okay? Maybe someone says your name in passing, or it won't leave them alone. So it's got them feeling like they're just kind of, it's almost like you're an energy that won't leave them alone, right? And I feel like they're just thinking, okay, this has to be a coincidence. Like, how could this be? Maybe they're not somebody who's spiritual, okay? Or maybe you've given up the connection because you thought you were supposed to, but the universe keeps like slapping these things back at you like, hello, here it is. This is it. This is your confirmation, all right? And a lot of you guys, you know, you do connect with me. My collective connects with me because I'm your synchronicity bestie. In fact, I just changed that on my profile. It says, hi, I'm Golden, your synchronicity bestie, because I like to tap into energies to be a guide to you. And I know that when I put it out into the universe is going to align the right people, put it in the right person's algorithm so they can get the signs and synchronicities that they need. Okay, I'm getting the name Adam, or somebody's name could start with an A, D, or M. Okay, or maybe someone has 2 A's in their name. That's just an extra little bit of information here. But let's just see here. It's like the universe is going to keep putting them in a hanged man situation until they finally say, okay, now you got my attention. And that's the energy I'm seeing them shifting into. They're finally like, okay, you finally got my attention. All right. Maybe they're going to look you up and reach out to you because they feel that that's what the universe is guiding them to do. 4 of Pentacles here. This is something that's been happening to them for quite a while. I feel like this has been happening a lot over the past 3 or 4 months. Okay, we have the King of Wands energy. So whatever has happened recently is fueled this person to find it to be, I don't know, maybe they're seeing it as not as like a nuisance or an energy that's kind of haunting or stalking them, but maybe they're opening up to it. Like they're just like, well, this is kind of cool. You know, this feels really good. It doesn't feel bad when this comes up, but it's just kind of like, maybe there was a point where they were trying to deny the connection because it seemed absolutely impossible. Now, for some of you, it could be because of distance, because of age. Maybe there's an age gap. There's a distance because of careers, because of families, because maybe they had settled into a life where they thought everything was fine, and all of a sudden you show up on their radar and stir all this shit up, okay? But I'm seeing here the Hierophant, Taurus energy, all right? So it's finally like whatever, they're finally like opening up their hands. That's what I'm seeing here with the Hierophant here, okay? I'm seeing some sort of communication coming in, and they're finally accepting the offer. And what I'm getting here is that they're accepting the offer because the universe keeps providing it to them. And it will keep circling both of you until you're in a right energy to accept it, believe in it, or trust that it's meant for you, right? And I feel like this is the moment when they're like, all right, universe, you got my attention. What do you got for me? And now it's opened up a flood of synchronicities. I feel like the moment, and now they're kind of just like smiling throughout their day, okay? They could be like in this love bubble phase because now they're realizing that, holy shit, like this magic thing is real, right? That's what I'm getting with this energy. This magic thing is real. So I feel like they're moving out of a King of Swords energy, the world here. Yeah, the universe. I'm just hearing, gotcha. I don't know why. Somebody's spirit guides are cheeky because I just heard, gotcha. Okay, so this is closing out some sort of cycle of denial. And now this isn't going to be a connection where somebody's trying to force the connection, or, you know, they have a crush on somebody and they're obsessing over a connection and stalking them to the point where that's where they're getting signs and synchronicities. This is unexplainable. This is signs and synchronicities that the universe is showing you. It's not because someone is constantly reaching out or projecting themselves onto somebody, because that's not what I'm getting at all. I'm getting here that the universe is kind of playing Cupid here. Okay, the universe is playing Cupid. Now let's just confirm here. I'm going to use another tarot deck to confirm, you know, what is this energy? The Star. Some sort of a wish fulfillment. We are in Aquarius season. This is the overall energy, okay? I don't know why I'm hearing that. When you wish upon a star. This could have been something that you and this person were secretly wishing for. You could be seeing the number 17, 717. Okay, it's a strong soulmate, twin flame number here. We got the Lovers here on the bottom. I wasn't expecting that because I haven't picked up this deck in a long time. So Gemini energy, this is why this person's being guided to reach out, because they feel like it has to mean something, right? They've tried to ignore the signs and synchronicities that have been coming to them, especially the past 3 or 4 months, really, really heavily. And maybe that's when you surrender the connection. Because I feel like if this is your reading, 1111, just saw it on the timer here. I feel like if this is your reading, this happened to you long before this person was awakened to this connection and finally surrendered to the connection. Okay, you've got their attention. The universe has got their attention. I'm hearing I surrendered. So this is the energy. Your person is surrendering to the signs and synchronicities. Okay, this means they're starting to believe that there is something here. Okay, there's nothing that you need to do. I feel like you were the one who awoke to this connection spiritually, because this is very, very energetic. Okay, I feel like you woke up to this long before they did, maybe even years. You've been praying, you've been crying, hoping this connection, you know, not to say that you're in that energy, but for some of you it is, okay? I'm just gonna give it how it's being given to me, all right? And there was a point where you were like, you know what? F this. I'm not gonna do this anymore. Whatever, if they don't see me and I'm right here, then I give up on it. But you're still seeing the signs and synchronicities. In fact, I picked up on this energy the other day. I picked up on this energy. I don't even remember what reading it is, you guys, because I've been so busy. I just saw 1217 on the timer. Somebody could be born in December. December 17th could have been some sort of an activation. December. Okay. I don't know. Just a strong energy of the number 17 could be following you around right now. We are in Aquarius season. Okay. This is the energy of what's going on right now for the collective. If you're resonating with this message, I feel like a lot of my messages have been tying into this. There's something energetic happening here, something bigger that's more than just you experiencing this. Now, whether they admit this or not, the universe isn't going to let it slide. Your guys aren't going to let it slide. Somebody's playing Cupid here, okay? Because how else can we explain all of the signs and synchronicities, all this crazy shit that's happening, right? And I feel that if you were guided to this message, it's because your person finally surrendered to the universe and to your guides, saying, all right, now you got my attention. Now, I'm seeing this person potentially being guided to reach out with that 2 of Wands energy, all right? I feel like they're intrigued now. First, maybe it was like, okay, this can't be happening. Like, maybe they're dreaming about you. It's like the universe will not let it go, right? And it's the most inconvenient time in their life. And now that you set it free and you're feeling good, it's about to show back up. So it's kind of like, you know, cat and mouse right now. It's cat and mouse right now, all right? But your person, if this is for you, has surrendered, okay? 9 of Pentacles. What did I say, honey? You are in a 9 of Pentacles energy. It's been chasing my readings around all week. All week. This is the energy. I feel like the messages, the love messages are flowing into one another, all right? Claim in the comments. I'm in a 9 of Pentacles energy, all right? Efforts and success, achievement, independence, all right? Okay, it says self-sufficiency. This means when you surrendered, you told the universe, I am whole on my own. You became one within yourself, all right? And what do I always say? Inner union must come before any sort of union or reunion with a person outside of yourself, all right? You are in that 9 of Pentacles energy. This person wants to create a 10 of Pentacles with you because Look at what I say. They're on their way. The Chariot, the number 7 could be significant. Chariot energy, Cancer energy coming out now as well. Something could be really firing up. That's what I'm getting here. Fire horse, the year of the fire horse. This was how it was divinely designed to be. This is why the energy is amping up. Determination, success, moving forward. This is the energy of your spirit guides. Maybe that's why I was being guided to put this message out here myself. You guys know I'm a Cancer. I am a Leo rising, but that's more my personality. But maybe I'm meant to be a guide that you know, reminds you, hey, here it is. All right, not to be forced on you, because only if it resonates with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then don't take it. I'll never force anything upon anyone else, but I will listen to my guides when I'm meant to come on here, okay? And the energy that we got here. All right, when I picked up this deck, that card got stuck on the table, was this person is being guided to you. Okay, they can't deny it. And the universe has finally gotten their attention. Okay, and I will be using this deck. I'm going to be doing a live all signs again sometime tomorrow. It may not be the exact time it's scheduled, you guys, but hit the little notification. I shared a post about it, but to see who's your Valentine and to see what their true intentions are, because not everybody will come with true intentions, but some will. All right, we're going to do zodiac signs, initials, extra signs, and synchronicities for you guys as well, so make sure to check that out. I'm going to try and do like at least 1 or 2 lives a month to check in with you guys. But yeah, let's see closing energy on this. All right. This is something that is finally moving forward. Your person finally surrendered and is open to hearing what the universe has to say about you. Okay. And I feel like this is going to be moving into some sort of communication. Emperor. Divine masculine. Aries energy. We're shifting into Aries season here shortly. That could be when it picks up the pace. Okay, the number 4 could be significant to you as well. 4, 7, and 9 we have out here on the table in these confirmation cards here. I feel like year 9 last year was a big shift for you. And it put you into a 9 of Pentacles. It is making you very, very magnetic at this time. Anything else that we need to know, Spirit? 2 of Pentacles, something's coming into balance, and we have a matching energy on the bottom here. This is why the universe isn't going to let it go. Because this is an emperor and an empress that have some sort of high-level soul contract to come together. Okay? Divine feminine, motherhood, nurturing, empress energy. This collective could be in their 30s or their 40s. Doesn't have to be, though. Okay? Divine masculine. This is a matching energy. This is why the universe keeps putting this on your timeline. Okay, 1818 I just saw on the timer here. Okay, so things are being revealed. All right, the illusions are being lifted. Whatever energy your person was in, okay, something happened. There was some sort of sign or synchronicity that just finally got them to be like, all right, I'm listening now. Okay, 2 of Pentacles. Something's coming into balance with this connection. I feel like they couldn't flip a coin. This is not like a flip a coin energy. I don't know why that's coming through. No matter which way they flipped the coin, it always landed on you. Okay? That's what I'm getting here. All right? So I feel like they've made a decision or they're about to make a decision. But either way, they have surrendered to this and they're willing to open up to this. They're willing to believe in the magic that the universe is showing them at this time. All right, claim it in the comments if you feel like it's for you. I feel like this is, you know, an energy that's been coming up very, very heavy in the collective. And I have kind of been sitting back down at my desk because I feel guided to. And when I pulled the energy, I'm like, this is it. This is it. So I just popped on and hit record. I hope it resonates for you guys. And I'm going to close it here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.